Hey there, my name's Jason Jenkins, and I run a website called anepiceducation.com, where I talk about long-term family travel. On September 1st, 2013, my wife and I left our jobs, packed our bags, pulled the kids out of school, and started traveling full-time. I work remotely as we move around, and we homeschool the kids as we go. We're not experts at this, but we're learning. Before we left on this trip, I had no idea how many people were doing something similar to us, and we were surprised to find a growing community of like-minded families that have taken the leap into extended travel together. We've learned so much by meeting these families and hearing their unique approach to family travel. I want to share some of their stories with you, and that's what the Epic Education interview is all about. The most important thing I've learned from all of these families is that there is not one way to do this. Every family had their own approach, and I want to share some of the things I've learned from them with you. I hope these conversations are inspiring and give you more reason to travel with your family. But the focus of Epic Education interviews is less on the why and more on the how. We'll cover topics like education, parenting, and money, all in the context of family travel. We'll talk about what gear they carry with them, the apps and the websites they use for travel, for education, and other purposes. And we'll hear some tips and insight on what's worked for them in their life on the road. Finally, I'll ask them a few locations that they would recommend to other traveling families to visit. These interviews will take three forms. First, videos like this, a few highlights from our conversation, extra guide audio, the full edit of our conversation in podcast form. And finally, links. On the Epic Education blog, I'll have a show notes page with links to many of the things that we discussed during the interview. Are you a traveling family? Do you want to be one and looking for someone to point you in the right direction? Then Epic Education interviews are for you. Join us. Take the leap at anepiceducation.com. Thanks.